Don't be sitting, it looks weak. I've got fresh attacks from my stalker. And, you know, they're violating several penal codes with the impersonation, doxing, harassing messages, all this. And he just, I got the notification last night and realized he had created a new account to circumvent my bannings. It's called Love Handle. But it's his face in the picture, and then when you click on, like, go look at his profile, it's just obviously just a shell account. You know, like they make thousands of accounts, they can't flesh them all out, but the only content it has is a series of live streams he did where he's stalking and doxing people. And in this case, the video I pulled up here, he's calling them, play, and he identifies himself for, hit the back button.
How you do it?
John Camillo.
So, it says live with StreamYard. Who's that? There's two people?
That's John Camillo. He's calling the police officer. And what he's doing is, his victim, his stalking victim, he's gaslighting him by saying his victim is the stalker, like they did with me and just got me evicted down the way. Okay. These are those people. And this is the guy that came up. There's a group of Nazis. There's a dude that I met over here, a young boy, works at Walmart, Neil, and I got his number and everything.
Is he the Middle Eastern guy?
Huh?
Middle Eastern kid?
Yes.
Yeah,
you know him?
Yeah, no, man, I've talked to you guys over there at the pizza place.
No, you never talked to us. We both called together. You guys took forever to come. He had to leave to go to work before you got there. Then the cop that got, it's been going on for 3 years. And then when the cop got there, he said that we were calling the cops on each other, which was fucking bullshit. We just had the same stalkers. What happened is about 3 years ago, I gave him a business card, told him I was home, was flying a sign and shit.
Like,
and
let me just cut right to it. I'd love to help you. How can I help you? What can I do for you?
Let's go after this guy for harassing messages, impersonation, criminal threats, stalking, all the rest.
Okay, I'll get you some documentation in 1 second. I'll get you a business card, all right?
But this is serious. They showed up on his doorstep and they burned a swastika. They physically burned a swastika on Neil's doorstep.
He lives in Florida Ranch?
Yes. He's a local, and our only connection was I gave him a business card and told him about my plight, check my shit out. And he had stalkers long before this. It's not from his the cyberbully had been bullying him for a long time. But when he came to my project, it brought him over to me. And then he met my stalkers, and they're all Nazi, QAnon, adrenochrome, fucking psychos.
I understand you're a little passionate. I'm going to forward this to Cybergrams, okay?
Yeah, but in this very video, he tells the cop that the dude he's talking about has 20 or 30 guns and flashes them all the time,
okay, cool.
Which is accurate statement. These people are heavily armed, and they don't play around. They've shown me videos of them having a pile of gun cases and shooting the guns, doing target practice.
Come on, back up a little bit. Get to my front door. I understand you're passionate, okay? Just give me a second. I'll get you your information.
And he identifies himself. I know his real name, John Camillo. He's dealt with stalking and doxing so much that he doesn't bother hiding his real name because 500 people know it. Kind of like mine.
Here you go, bud. John Camillo.
John Camillo, yeah. But he has a live stream scheduled for today. He's got a notice in this section.
What time?
Let me look. Backwards.
So where you living right now?
They took my home, so I'm homeless.
I saw you back at the nature park.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I've slept. Shouldn't have said that on my video, but so. See, now people know where to find me and attack me. You know there was a burning down there near me?
No.
They burned a swastika at Neil's with someone poured gas on a bush to set it on fire right by where I was sleeping. No one ever explained to me. I called the cops and everything. I don't know what happened. Well, his love handle is his current alias of the day. His real name's John Camillo, but love handle is his current account. And I was looking through there's the Google YouTube app, and then the website. The website I can get more data on, but the phone, my primary phone is the one that can get it.
Okay, I love that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So that live stream, it may not even be about me. It may be about his other victims. He has many. They bully people like Diane and the old lady. They like to tease her because she was asleep and her house got on fire. And she woke up and got out and her children died. Virginia. And they harassed her like, ha, you slept too long and your children died. Ha, 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 ha.
You're going to have to report this to the feds then. If we're talking different states.
Well, it's an organization that spans the whole country. I started reporting it to the FBI in 2015. No one ever gave a fuck. They did impersonation of a federal officer and shit. I still got those emails.
I'm just a lonely police officer or deputy over here in the city of Lake Forest.
Right, but they have local members that have done things like burn a swastika on the little kid. You know Neil. He's a little fragile boy. He ain't like me.
Wood. We're talking different states. We're talking...
No. This is local. Neil's local. I'm local. You just gave the name of Nature Park. Remember where they came and tried to kill me for being a faggot and I had to defend myself and then you all took me to jail?
Oh, you recorded that on video of you hitting somebody with a bat. That one?
Yeah, after it was the one that pulled a knife on me and said he was going to cut me to ribbons, and said that when I got to jail I was going to get killed for being a snitch because I've been calling the police for help for several weeks on him. Yes. Yeah, like how I tried to get help and do everything in the right power. The one that came in my shelter and scared me out of my hammock at 6 a.m. He's got a thing about 6 a.m. for some reason.
Buddy. I'm gonna call cybercrime.
That was also at 6 a.m. because he was yelling about killing and eating kids at 6 a.m. and woke my fucking ass up.
I'm calling cybercrimes right now to watch that live stream.
Yeah, check it out. I don't think I'm going to be the victim in that one. But it's the same group of people doing the same thing, and I'm on his hot list. He was talking to me last night. And I've been trying to push the other victims angle because no one cares about me at all. Wait, did you want Neil's phone number? I forgot. I had that pulled up on the other phone. I've got his... So he knows Neil. The cops wouldn't come when me and Neil called together physically. He had to go. We waited for a long time, a good hour, but he had to go before. Well, I just talked to him, but I got the brush off. He said he'd fucking do something, but he didn't take the dude's phone number. I got another witness that had a phone number.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Did somebody ever service you?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if they're in there right now.
My bags are sitting over here. Don't worry about it. Yeah, no one cares about me. So, the fact that my stalkers are all prolific and they do nothing but stalk all day. Wait, the cop cut it off. But let's play that. Let's.
Cyber stalking us for months. Every single day from the time he gets up until he goes to bed. And it has to stop, sir. It has to stop because anything because who knows the police? There's something wrong with the guy. There's something wrong with him. And also he brandishes 20 or 30 guns online and shows you don't have a permit for all them guns. Or do I have to call the FBI if you're going to go and protect him like he said?
And that cop cut that video off at the wrong moment. I just hit play.
Over there, and all he does is talk about me. What is he, some kind of fag or something? I have no idea who he is. You don't know. He's the guy that's around swatting people. The police have been to his house 20 times. He's involved in all this nonsense and all that because he has nothing to do. I'm tired of it. I don't want to. Folks, Tina and Noodles are reported and are taking it serious. They are taking it serious, folks. That's all I got to say. I want this to get back to them.
So, yeah. The cops don't want to hear the part. They cut it off right before he talks about hey, this guy's got 20 or 30 guns. He stalks day to night, all that. It's his team There's only two ways about it. Either it's complete gaslighting and it's just one of his victims, or it's another one of his co-conspirators that participates in the trolling and he's turning on him, just like Richard turned on everyone, and they have their falling out, and then they dox, and then they fucking give everyone. But you hear him introduce himself, John Camillo. Could it be a pseudo name? Maybe, but I've heard him identify himself as that many times. Let me just play that as in closing. Just the last. Whoops.
Sir? Yes, sir. My name's John Camillo, and I live in Williamstown, New Jersey. You live in where?
The cop says, get the feds involved. I got an idea on how to do that. But they know what's going on. But these are Nazis. These are Trump supporters. These are Proud Boys. Raging Rob, just type Raging Rob with guns in the YouTube search engine. In under 5 seconds, you can find him attending Proud Boy marches. The cops are Nazis too. Neil is a little fragile. Like, he's 20 now. I think he was 17 when it started. He weighs 110 pounds. He's really scrawny and thin, and he's brown. The cop just referred to him as a Middle Eastern dude. That's wrong. He's Indian, but from England. So, India is not Middle Eastern. It's not Muslims. It's Hindus. And it was an English colony for a long, until like the 60s, I believe. Somewhere 50s or 60s. And a lot of Indian people live. The current prime minister is Indian, and he's Indian, but he speaks English with an English accent. He's fucking from England. But he's brown. And the cop just referred to him as a Middle Eastern boy. And I watched him call the cops. I'm like, hey, they burned a swastika on my front porch. Right here in Foothill Ranch. They burned a swastika on my front porch. And the cops didn't even bother showing up in time to meet him. So the cop spilled 2 or 3 things there. He knows that there's another victim. He doxed me. He said where I was sleeping. And he cut off the video at a really opportune moment, right before the part about, yeah, they got 20 or 30 guns. I don't see any way out of this without committing an atrocity. Anybody in the church is fair game to me. You all create this. You dumbasses. Oh, and look at the other, he brought other people. Let me pull that one up too. I'll show that real quick. The other people he brings with him. Jesus' beautiful daughter, Lisa. Okay? No, God didn't rape your mother. You're not Jesus' beautiful daughter. Oh, fuck, I can't. Somebody's gonna get hurt.